Hey, Dunbar High School TSA parents and families, it's me, Mr. P. Hey, you are getting this message because your child has expressed an interest in traveling to Nashville, Tennessee this year for the National TSA Conference being held at the Gaylord Opryland Conference Center and Resort. So if they expressed an interest, they filled out a nationals intent form, which means they're interested, but really it's up to the parents if you guys want to go, okay? So basically, what you guys are looking at right here is the National TSA Conference website, okay? This year's theme is Tune Into Technologies, and Nashville, the conference at Nashville is just like the state conference, but it's bigger. Okay, so rather than competing with just everybody in Florida, now we're competing with everybody in all 50 states. Actually, I think 49. I don't think Hawaii plays, but anyway, but still, it's a good time. It's a family vacation. It's just fun all around. Okay, so really, the only requirement I have, at least for me, is that I have to stay at the conference hotel. Okay, the conference hotel for 4 nights it was like over like $1,200. It's expensive. Okay, if you guys want to go to Nashville and have your child compete at the conference, you guys can stay wherever you like. Okay, so if you want to stay at the Gaylord, great. If you want to stay somewhere else, Airbnb, you have a friend that you're staying with. There's a lot of hotels in the area. Seriously, I would book now, okay, if you haven't done so already. Your child should have come home with a packet, with the National TSA travel packet. In here is everything you need to know about the conference, okay? If you want to get into the conference with your child, I think it's like in the packet it says it's like $80 if you want to get in. Otherwise, if your child is competing, it's $135. Okay, so here on the packet, it's $135 for your child and $80 for you, and I think $60 or $80 for like a guest, 60 for any children that you may want to bring with you. This allows you access into the conference, okay? So everything is in this packet. Make sure you read this thoroughly, okay? If you do have guests coming, make sure you write who they are so I can register them in the registration system. So that way everybody gets a lanyard, gets an ID badge, and you guys will be good to go. Okay, so make sure you guys read this thoroughly. And if your child is expressing an interest in going to nationals and they don't have this packet, make sure they come see me on Monday. Say, Mr. P, I need a packet, and I'll give them one. Okay, so there's that. By the way, for those that have the packet and kind of read through this, money is due by April 30th. I have to have the money in by April 30th. Again, I treat this as a family vacation. I don't, only because I go up to Nashville. I do the conference, and then after the conference, I go on vacation. Okay, I do not return back to Fort Myers. Okay, so anyway, going back to this website. Sorry, we derailed a little bit. This is one of these websites that you have to check back often, okay? This website will be posted in the TSA Classroom. It's tsaweb.org. So if you go in there, you click on conferences, and then if you come down here, you click on the national conference, and it'll bring you to this page, okay? So really check back on this page for any updates, because this will update periodically, especially as we get closer to the conference. So make sure that you're tuning in and seeing what's going on. Okay, hotel reservations. I will tell you right now, the Gaylord is filling up fast. Okay, they only have king rooms available. So if you want to stay at the Gaylord, really just call the Gaylord and say, hey, I want to be there for the TSA conference, and book the room and call it done. Otherwise, there's an overflow hotel, which is the Inn at Opryland. Again, I don't care where you stay. If if it's a budgetary thing, if you want to stay somewhere else, if you want to stay at a Hampton Inn or an Embassy Suites somewhere nearby, I don't care. Okay, as long as you're close into the convention center and that you can be that your child can be at the convention center, during their event. Okay, so the other thing is as we prepare for nationals is that like the states conference, I will have a chaperone meeting. Okay, that is usually 2 weeks before we go. So I haven't planned that date yet, but plan for sometime in June. Okay, it's going to be a Saturday of June, probably at the Panera Gulf Coast Town Center. So I will kind of look at my calendar next week and see when we can plan that, and that way you could put that as an item on your calendar and say have to meet with Mr. P for a national parent chaperone meeting. Okay, so we can basically talk about the nuts and bolts with that. Okay, other than that, this is going to be a good time, guys. Plus, if your child is going to compete at nationals, again, this is something they could put on their college applications. Okay, that they said that they did Technology Student Association, they competed in the state conference, they competed in the national conference. This just gives them something to talk about when they're in college and when they're later on, especially when they're looking for work and in something STEM related, they can sit down with their interview with their managers and say, hey, I did Technology Student Association, I did coding, I did this. It just looks good on the application. Okay, so that's pretty much all I have right now. Again, packet, if they don't have one, tell them come see me on Monday. I will give them a packet. If you guys already have one, make sure you read this thoroughly, okay? Or either let me know, yes, you are traveling, or no, you're not traveling. Because right now, all I have are the students that have an interest in going, but if you come back and you say, I don't want to go, I can just go into the registration system and just pull them out, okay? Pull the kids out. All right, so again, parents, this is really up to you. If you want to travel, you're more than welcome to. Would love to have you up there. It really is a good time, and hope to see you guys in Nashville. Talk to you guys later. Bye.